Alex as well. Now, what we're going to show you is a clip of the launch of Operation Black Votes poster campaign, which has been all over the newspapers, whichever newspaper you get this morning. There'll be photos there of Sol Campbell and Tiny Temper and others. So we're just going to show you now. We've got the images there on the screen. There's Tiny Temper there, and the Paralympian as well, Ade, I've forgotten his surname, and David Harewood, of course, a great actor. But let's see now whether we can run that clip of the launch of Operation Black Votes poster campaign.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Please, tell us about the campaign.
Well, this is a great campaign. We've got the most creative minds in the UK, from Saatchi & Saatchi, the photographer Rankin, and black celebrities, Sol Campbell, Adi Peten, and David Harewood, the Hollywood star, and Tiny Temper, of course. They've all come together to bring their services, basically to encourage and inspire African, Asian and Caribbeans to register to vote and to use the vote. Because we know that many Africans in particular are not registered. You know, we've got just a few days, 5 days left to register to vote. So tell your listeners, your viewers, that we must register to vote. If we want a voice, if we want to make sure that our society is more inclusive, more representative, we've got to register to vote.
With regards to people on the ground, because you know sometimes not everyone will get to central London, whatever, local community groups and organisations, how are you guys been able to penetrate and target them?
That's a good question, because you know we've been travelling around the country with a 42-foot bus, travelling the length and breadth of the country with our team registering individuals to vote, and it's been so empowering. They come onto the bus, often cynical, and we talk to them, we inspire them, and they register. And in that registering, they're making a declaration that they demand to be listened to.
Well, yes, because definitely that is something that a lot of young people feel that they're not heard and they're not listened to. So please just give a last caption to, especially the younger audience, as to why they should vote.
Well, you know, if we don't vote, we're not listened to. If we're not listened to, we can't have a future that embraces our talent, embraces our skills. Use the OBV app, register to vote, and make sure you have a powerful black voice.
Thank you very much, and I think everyone should get on and register now.
That was, of course, Simon Woolley from Operation Black Vote, and hopefully Touchwood will also be hearing from Lee Jasper from the Operation Black Vote campaign as well. Andrew, listening to that, Simon Woolley there saying, if we don't vote, we're not listened to. Surely that makes sense.
It does make sense, you know, 100%. But I still go back to my original point that, you know, for our, especially in the black community, we need our own agenda. We need to put together a political agenda that we are putting ourselves first and foremost on that agenda, and we will then put that agenda to the political parties and wherever.
We can have an agenda, but it's about whether anybody listens. For example, next Thursday, a coalition of anti-racist organisations calling themselves CORE are launching a race equality manifesto. Now, I remember the last Black Manifesto. In fact, actually, I contributed to the media section of it, and you know, a lot of work went into that from a lot of anti-racist groups, from a lot of refugee groups, from you know, a lot of expertise. I think it had minimal impact on the political parties. So, you know, you talk about getting the black leaders together. I absolutely, you know, hear what you're saying. You know, forming a black agenda, but you can do that. How does that then translate into mainstream politics?
Because I personally believe that when those leaders come together, the issue, after putting together that agenda, so to speak, is to get the minds of our people to be on board with that agenda.
To be behind,
power,
yes.
Respects power. And so we may do it with the elite few, but it's about selling it to the masses. And I think that if the masses buy into that agenda, then the political parties will have to listen to it.
Can I just